Thank you all for tuning into Big Mama Storytime. Storytime! Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment to my page. Here we go. Hi guys, thank you all for tuning into Big Mama Storytime on today. Today I will be reading to you Disney's Tarzan. Alright, let's get into this. Disney's Tarzan. One morning, deep in the African jungle, a gorilla named Kala was walking toward the feeding grounds. Kala had just lost her baby. She felt sad and all alone. Then suddenly, wah! She heard a noise, a baby noise. Kala followed it to a treehouse. Wah! The crying came from inside. Curious, Kala entered. There she found a human baby. Kala had never seen one before. It looked funny. Kala sniffed. It smelled funny. It didn't even have fur, but it was sad and all alone. Kala gently picked the baby boy up. He stopped crying. She cradled him in her arms and he smiled. Kala's heart filled with love. Roar! It was Saber the leopard. Kala clutched the helpless babe and ran out. She had to escape, but how? Kala saw a boat attached to a rope. Desperate, she jumped in. Whoop! The boat fell safely to the ground below. Saber tried to follow but got tangled in the cord. Kala brought the baby to her family. It's freaky looking, laughed the young gorilla named Turk. But it's kind of cute. But Kerchak did not agree. Kerchak was Kala's mate and leader of the gorillas. Take him back, Kerchak said flatly. He's not one of us. He could place us all in danger. Well, he ain't telling no story. Kala refused. The baby needed her, and she needed him. You will be my son, she said to the smiling child, and your name will be Tarzan. 5 years passed. Tarzan grew strong and active, a little too active. Sometimes his high spirits got him into trouble. One day, Tarzan got into serious trouble. He accidentally caused an elephant stampede. Kerchak was furious. You almost hurt someone, Kerchak scolded. He's only a child, Kala defended him. He will learn. He will never learn to be one of us, Kerchak replied angrily. Kerchak's word hurt Tarzan. Why am I different? Tarzan asked sadly. You're not different, Kala replied. She put Tarzan's hand to his heart and his ear to her chest. Tarzan felt their hearts beat together. See, Kala said, smiling, exactly the same. Kerchak just can't see that. I'll make him, Tarzan cried. I'll be the best ape ever. Years went by. Tarzan became a strong young adult. One day he was wrestling with Turk. Okay, you win, Turk cried. Let go. The friends were having fun. They heard a roar. It was Saber. The leopard chased him back to the feeding grounds. Kerchak fought to protect his family. He was badly wounded. Tarzan leaped to the rescue. He defeated Saber with his trusty spear. Then the ape man let out a mighty victory cry. Aye! Tarzan had saved the family. Tarzan placed Saber's body at Kerchak's feet. He bowed in respect. All right, Tarzan. Bang! A loud noise thundered through the jungle. The apes ran off, but Tarzan was curious and went toward the sound. He found something amazing. Creatures just like him. Clayton, don't shoot, Jane scolded. My father and I are here to see gorillas. You'll scare them. Gorillas are wild beasts, Clayton replied coldly. Tarzan could not take his eyes off them, especially Jane. He watched as she sketched a young baboon. My, you are a sweet little one, Jane said. The baboon stole her sketchbook, then ripped out pages. Hey, you little art thief, Jane cried. Give me that. Jane angrily yanked the drawing back. The young baboon started crying. Suddenly, Jane was surrounded. It was the baboon's family, and they were angry. Tarzan swung into action. He carried Jane to safety. Oh my goodness, she cried. I'm flying. Tarzan and Jane talked but spoke different languages. Tarzan, he said, pointing to himself. He was telling her his name. Oh, I see, she answered. Oh, I see, Tarzan repeated, pointing to Jane. No, 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 I'm Jane, she corrected. No, 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 Jane, Tarzan replied, still pointing. Eventually they worked it out and became friends. Tarzan took Jane back to her campsite. What a mess! While the humans were out exploring, the apes were having fun. Hey, Tarzan! Turk cried. Look what we found! Jane could not believe her eyes. Gorillas? She gasped. And he's one of them. Kerchak arrived. He saw Jane. To him, she was a stranger, a danger to the family. He pounded his chest to scare her. Oh my! Jane screamed in terror. Kerchak ordered the family to leave. Sadly, Tarzan followed them, leaving his new friend behind. Yeah, because that's his family. Protect the family, Kerchak ordered Tarzan. Stay away from strangers. But Tarzan couldn't. He had to see Jane again. He returned to the human camp. There he met Clayton and Jane's father, Professor Porter. Jane decided to become Tarzan's teacher. The days passed. Jane showed Tarzan books, music, and science. Tarzan learned to speak English and thrilled to the wonders of Jane's world. Okay. He open for trying new things. And Tarzan shared his world with Jane. He took her up into the trees. Jane saw the birds, the animals, and the vast beauty of the wild. She felt closer to the jungle and even closer to the jungle man. Then something terrible happened. Tarzan learned that his human friends would soon leave and never come back. Not come back? Tarzan asked sadly. If only we saw some gorillas, Clayton said. That is why we came. Uh-oh. Be careful now. Clayton just seemed bad. Tarzan did not want Jane to leave, ever. So he had led the humans to the ape nesting area. The gorillas were afraid but soon relaxed. Some baby apes danced for Jane. Nice to meet you, she said, laughing. Professor Porter also made friends with the apes. Hello, Archimedes Q. Porter at your service, he said. Quite a grip you got there. Even Clayton was pleased. My dream has come true, she said shyly. Suddenly, Kerchak arrived. Clayton reached for his gun. Kerchak moved toward the humans. No! Tarzan shouted. He leaped on Kerchak and held him lightly as the humans escaped. You betrayed our family, Kerchak growled at Tarzan. I knew you'd never be one of us. Tarzan felt awful. He had actually defied Kerchak. I'm so confused, he sighed to Calla. Come with me, Calla said. There's something you must see. Calla took Tarzan to the treehouse where she had found him as a baby. There, Tarzan saw pictures of his human family.